Hello, Internet! Shouthis here, and it's time for another episode of ShoutStone. We are doing our series on the starter decks that are available for free in Hearthstone for new players. And today, we are going to talk Rogue. In fact, we're going to talk Valeera Sanguinar. Ooh, that's right. We're going to talk the Rogue deck, and we're going to talk about what makes the Rogue deck so interesting to play. Well, the Rogue deck plays very much like the Rogue would as a class in World of Warcraft. It doesn't have anything really in the way of healing or armor protection or anything like that. So a lot of it is stealth, burst damage, aggression, minion control. More removal, I should say. More minion removal abilities. And of course, a lot of abilities that allow you to bounce minions back and forth and keep your opponents or even your minions in play or active. So it depends on how you want to use these abilities. But you'll see that Valeera's hero power is just to equip a weapon. It's not quite as weapon-centric as like a warrior deck would be, but it's still... You do have a lot of good weaponry options because it is a melee class after all. So let's take our first spin, and you'll see what the starter deck looks like and kind of how it plays out. As we head into our whipping boy,
Valeera versus Malfurion.
good old Malfurion, always willing to get his ass kicked. For those of you who didn't watch the first video I did of these, the reason I play these games against AI and not against like human players is because, for one, human players take too long to make their decisions, and I'd much rather just get in, play, and be done with it. I actually recorded the first video of this series against a human player, but my mic didn't pick up anything, so I had to re-record it. And at that point I decided, this guy takes way too long, I don't have this much time to talk. So let's just, get into action. But, here we go, let's do it. So, alright, so what we're getting here, a little bit of an example here. Sinister Strike is one of the Rogue class abilities. It's a 1-drop that deals 3 damage to the enemy hero. It's not something I really want to play right now. But another big aspect of Rogue decks, again, which is something you don't see too much of in the starter deck, but you will see as you play, is the ability of combos. Combo play is huge with Rogue decks, and many of their cards, minions included, benefit off of combo play. And what that essentially means is a combo play would be, say, I play a card, then I play another one. Or I play this combo card. As long as I play these cards after I've already played something else, and the coin counts, by the way. So keep that in mind. The coin counts as a card played in the sequence of a combo. So that's a big aspect of Rogue decks, because it usually increases power or gives additional benefit. A lot of attacks get increased damage if they're played as part of a combo, such as Eviscerate. Has that increased damage. Here's another Rogue class card, Assassinate. It's 5-drop, and you just get to pick a minion and destroy it. Doesn't matter what it is. So that's extremely useful, especially in the late game. But you have to weigh the cost. What you're destroying worth 5 mana? That's really what it boils down to. But we're just gonna start doing some damage here. And, yeah, that's a huge focus when it comes to Rogue decks, is just that, that combo ability. That's one of their key focal points.
One shot, one kill.
And, yeah, what the heck, we'll play Sinister Strike now just so you can see it in action. You see, there's no control over it, you just play it, it deals damage, you're done. Normally I wouldn't play it quite so early, but again, it's AI. I'm not really paying too much attention to the game as much as I am just trying to find interesting things to talk about. But yeah, an ability like Sinister Strike, but here's a good example, Deadly Poison. There's another one. This gives you additional weapon damage, and if you have something beyond your daggers, or even if you just have your daggers, that's pretty useful. You're looking at basically 3 mana for 3 points of damage, and it lasts. It persists through the damage of the weapon. So this is going to carry over until this weapon's broken. So, what I could do I'll do a quick trade here. I'll do 1, 2, and stabby stabby. Done. So as long as my opponent doesn't have anything like an acidic swamp ooze or something like that to destroy my weapon, I'm in pretty good shape still. It's very persistent with trying to deal damage to me. But it's all good. Still has no minions out there, so I'm going to play some minions with charge so we can just keep whittling him down. Now, one of the things that they changed after the patch was you used to have the ability to play your hero power and increase the damage of your weapon. Like, it would add on one point of damage to your weapon. That's no longer the case. If I played this, it would replace it, and I certainly don't want to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw with what I got here, do some damage, and we're going to burn our last 4 attack on the hero. But, yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of that already kind of playing out. It's again, I wish there were more cards I could show you, and that's kind of why I want to do a expert deck preview at some point in the future once I can compose some good basic expert decks. Like, I don't want to show off anything like a Murloc deck or a Pirate deck, a specialty type deck. Just something that's a little basic, that covers the ground. And I think I'm going to consult some folks that I know to help me do something like that. I'm going to wait to play Assassinate. I'm actually going to wait on that until I see something else come out, because I'm sure the next turn he's going to have something a little more threatening than, you know, a lizard.
Ready for action.
I'll play a bit of taunt too, just to be annoying. And our hero power. Why not? Take that out. Mashies. Mashy. 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 So. There we go. That's worth playing my Assassinate for, I think. Oh, it's even more worthwhile now. So here's a great example. You got somebody who's buffing up their minion. They're ready. They're coming in hard. Well, sucks to be you. You see how it gets all dark? It's like, oh, I don't want to play that. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Bam. Puff of smoke. Dead. He's sad now because his minion that he just wasted 2 cards on is dead. And I am bringing the pain to various degrees.
Here we go.
I can do that. Pop that. Replenish my weapon so I don't have to waste that mana on the next turn. A lot of that comes down to just sort of core strategy too. You know, just knowing when to play your cards and things like that. Nightblade. 3 damage to the hero. Don't really care at this point. Oh, another Assassinate. Sure. Let's have fun with it. I care more about her than I care about the other one. Yeah, we'll do the Dragonling. I mean, I think we might be done here, but I hope this gave a pretty decent idea of what to expect out of these decks, or at least this deck. You got to see some of the cards in action. Unfortunately, not all of the ones I really wanted to show you, but some is better than nothing, I guess. Trying to go all out, but it's just going to be enough, my friend. In fact, we'll make it we'll make it really easy. Play Nightblade and dead. So there you have it. That's the Rogue deck in a nutshell. Once again, it's designed around some weapon play, but a lot of the other cards you're going to get are combos, which are a big focus. Being able to kind of remove and control minions. Removal is a big component of Rogue decks. But a lot of it is designed also kind of around synergy. So it's tricky in an arena. That's why you don't see it that much. It does require some good synergy and some good combo cards, whereas other heroes are better at the kind of random aspect of the arena. But that's going to do it. So once again, thank you all so much for watching this episode of ShoutStone. I'll be back tomorrow with more. You can always find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Links are in the description. You can subscribe for daily updates, like the video, comment. Let me know what hero you want to see me do next. And check past other videos that I've done in this series, if there was some that I missed. Because I'm going to be doing all 9 of them, and I may have already done most of them. I don't know what order these are going up in yet, but there you have it. So thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.